Bien le bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. On est le 1er mars 2022. Et bienvenue à un nouvel épisode du show à Dan. Le show. Parce que moi, Dan, je partage 2 heures de mon gaming quotidien avec vous. Salut mon Yann. Quoique aujourd'hui, ce sera peut-être pas 2 heures. On va y voir à quel point ça marche ça. Parce que je suis incroyablement fatigué. J'ai pas dormi la nuit passée. J'ai dormi 1 heure à date entre minuit pis là. Puis 1 heure straight. Là. Sinon j'ai dormi des 5 minutes ici et là. Mais je voulais me changer les idées. Fait que j'ai décidé quand même de streaming. Mais si ça marche pas, ça va être le temps que ça va durer. Je voulais me changer les idées. Je voulais jouer à quoi de relax. Je me suis dit, Persona 5, c'est parfait. Bébé, en fait, ce qui se passe, c'est que mon fils Arthur, il fait une bronchite. Hier soir, il avait de la difficulté à respirer. Donc, je l'ai pris. Puis on était à l'hôpital. Parce qu'il a été hospitalisé pour une journée pour être sûr que son état se dégrade pas. Parce qu'il était limite. Son niveau d'oxygène pendant la nuit. Il va bien. Là, en ce moment, c'est Mike qui est avec lui parce qu'il peut juste avoir un parent à la fois. Mike est venu prendre le relais vers 3h cet après-midi. Puis, c'est ça. C'est ce qui se passe. Mais tout le monde va bien. Il n'y a pas d'inquiétude à avoir. C'était juste totalement par précaution. Non, c'est pas cool. C'est sûr que j'aurais préféré qu'il n'y ait pas de bronchite. On ne fait pas ces affaires-là dans la vie. Ces choses arrivent. Puis on dit avec. C'est ça. Donc, on était rendu la journée qu'on allait négocier avec Maruki. Ben que Akechi puis Joker avaient négocié avec Maruki. Ça l'explique pourquoi il était si bouché, ouais. Ça s'en allait vers là.
So, you came.
Of course.
Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I wouldn't say no. I'm sure they'll come around.
Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Ah, c'est fun. Tu vends-tu du stock? Shop. On va aller voir. Il y a du gear.
Sheesh. Okay. Sounds good.
Spec pour le Joker. Oh shit, non.
That's what you choose. You like it? All right. Which one? How's that? All right. Sounds good. That's what you don't break it, okay? All right. Which one? You like it? Okay. Sounds good. How's that?
Sure.
All right. Which one? That's what you better not use it to pull a prank. All right. I guess that's fine. Come again.
Vu que tu parles un peu moins fort, à ce moment t'es fatigué. Peut-être baisser peut-être le son du jeu. Ah ouais. Ou je peux peut-être monter le son de ma voix en fait. Si on peut faire. On peut faire un petit mix des deux. Parce que je tune down le son de ma voix quand même d'habitude un petit peu. Parce que j'ai tendance à parler fort, comme les gens qui me connaissent savent. J'ai ajusté un petit peu ça. J'ai monté un peu ma voix, puis j'ai descendu un peu le jeu. Tu me diras comment ça sonne, Yann. Est-ce que le mix est bon?
Now,
good to go.
Let us depart.
Parfait. Excellent.
Excuse me, is
Oh. Je savais qu'elle allait turn
hey
out.
guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey,
Pendant un certain moment, je me demandais si c'était Ryuji qui allait figurer la patente.
do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important?
Ah, not so far. Je dirais pas pire.
I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
Ouais, ouais, il est pas mal trash.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened. But still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be. But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end. Oh, Futaba.
Yeah.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I
Right.
admit I am happy right
Plus que
now,
la
but
réalité
I
revient
just can't accept the
solide,
situation as
j'imagine.
it is.
Plus que parce que dans le fond, ils sont tous heureux. Fait que vu qu'ils sont heureux, normalement, ils seraient pas devenus les Phantom Thieves. Fait que plus que leur nouvelle réalité se solidifie dans leur tête et que l'ancienne réalité s'efface, peut-être que ça va finir par rewriter. C'est pour ça qu'ils vont perdre leur connexion avec lui parce qu'ils l'auront jamais rencontré et ils n'ont jamais des Phantom Thieves. Ils vont comme tout oublier ça pour leur happiness.
I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Oh, Morgana est redevenu un chat. C'est moi où ça a changé, ça?
Well,
Let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Oh, before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out due to our lack of manpower.
if I must.
Focusing on your own ability is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
Alright.
Oh yeah, je viens de marquer le showtime avec Akechi. Of course, that all depends on whether or not we can keep up with you.
Let's do it.
Ok. D'habitude, les jeux ils disent ça, là. Ça va devenir vraiment dur à partir de maintenant. Puis, là, c'est pas si pire que ça, là. Tu sais, le seul jeu que je croirais peut-être, là, si jamais il dit ça, c'est genre Dark Souls ou Elden Ring. Quand je joue à Elden Ring, si jamais il dit Ça va devenir vraiment dur à partir de maintenant. Je vais le croire. Je vais y croire à ce moment-là. Mais sinon... Il y a des pigeons! Ouais, tu fais juste passer par ici.
I can feel it.
C'est pas valable. I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients are identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there, with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought, they're politely informing us of their location. That must be the door. Let's go. Il va parler de ma rookie quand même, c'est pas un si bad guy que ça.
I can feel it. I'll reveal your true form.
Pas capoté.
We've got them surrounded. They're immune to psychokinesis. Fire is the perfect thing to use on them.
Let's go. Raphael! Go down!
Raphael!
That's it!
Let's go!
C'est tactile.
Let's show them our real power!
C'est un petit peu agressif avec le chien. Toutes les semaines, je suis surpris par son complete 360 de
They were
cette
too weak to be a threat.
Focus. I'll reveal your true form.
This enemy is a sad little weak time. Let's put it out of its misery.
Go down!
Hey! Someone is actually thinking tactics. Persona!
miss. Come on, avec le chien.
Get up, Joker.
Really
Do you
proud.
want to die?
Come on,
That's just sad. Joker's back.
Let's go.
Retaliate.
You're mine.
Look, I guess. He's smirking, huh? He's smirking too. Oh, really? It's country. Come on. Good stuff,
Well done. Sona. There.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, man, let's go.
This with your life. I can still feel the rush.
All right.
Okay.
Bon, c'était un petit peu plus dur que prévu.
There seems to be a treasure chest.
Ben oui, toi. The open chest. Black rock.
I can feel it.
There seems to be a safe room near us.
Il y a une safe room, on peut
It's a
sauvegarder. Le corridor. Mauvais piton.
Let's do it.
Bon piton. J'ai dit oui.
Now, let us
Je pense que
depart.
Akachi va rester dans le team après que le reste du monde
Hey.
vont se rejoindre à nous.
I can feel it.
Ça doit être barré, ça. What are you doing? There's no point inspecting that right now. Ah. J'ai volé quelque chose de Maruki, ça y apprendra. There's no doubt that Maruki is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. That's good. No, first one more. Oh. Lumière, ça nous...
Thank you for coming.
What's wrong with Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
I'm still jumping to the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off by the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' job, but all's well that ends well. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Really? Then back to LeBlanc, people! It's curry time! Oh, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Ferdinand wants to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshi's palace, and that's when I met you guys. Then, you go to Mentos, I transform into it. But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
It's time for what? If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality is created. Or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why?
Sumire.
This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever. And it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Don't do this.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Ils vont me laisser se battre contre elle en 1 contre 1.
Don't make me do this.
That's my line. Don't make me do this. I've been doing this way longer than you have.
I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Please don't do this to me.
Swords dance.
Too slow. It's time. No. Come. Some other way.
Non. Je l'ai. Ah, ok, c'est ça.
Isn't it?
Comme assez mal. Sword dance. 122.
Please don't do this to me!
Dazzler. Fait que c'est dizziness.
That's not right.
No way!
Too slow, too slow. Technical.
Persona! Gabriel!
Healing. C'est ça qui est pas juste. Si moi je fais Sword Dance, ça me coûte du mana. Ça me coûte la vie. Elle, c'est gratis.
Let's go.
Diorama. Médiorama.
Something else.
Ouais, mais ça qu'elle a plus de mal. J'ai plus leur diorame sur.
Come! There.
Persona!
Persona!
Sword Dance. Non. Elle a fait dans le ici.
Doing this to me?
Why are you doing this to me?
Just leave me alone! Persona!
Brave step.
Why won't you get off?
Some other way.
Wake up. Oh yeah, healing.
Persona!
Gonna be all charged up.
Persona!
Charge. J'espère que ça va tuer parce que sinon... Yes. Sinon ça va faire mal.
Looks like you lost.
Why?
Our fight's over.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Oh, I understand.
Yoshizawa-san.
Loading screen. Cinematic.
I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi,
I'll actualize it!
Pourquoi est-ce que ça commence avec des tentacules? Faire la vie de quelqu'un. What the hell?
Tehi?
sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, prison desert.
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
Oh, représenter les Nintendo Direct.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
It ate the smaller one?
Of course it did.
We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
C'est le fun qui serait weak à physical attack. Oh.
For my joy.
Purple blade. Oof.
Persona! There. Nice timing.
I will seize joy.
That should do.
Let's go.
Persona! All right. Persona! Persona!
She's dying. Come on, dodge. Oh shit, you burn off this. Come on, dodge, Joker. One more burn first.
I won't hold back.
Back down. Healing.
Stand down. Let's go.
Oh, bye bye, bye, Kitchen. Oh, yeah, so be careful, Vivi.
None
Let's
will
go.
stand in my way.
Hold on.
On peut se le healer pour les stores. Mais... Ok, non, peut-être juste une personne.
Using it.
Payback time! Shit, that hurts! Manifest!
Ouais, c'est agressif. Death side.
Come on!
Summon un autre. Ça va pas, non.
Damn it! There's no
Ouais,
end
ça
to
c'était pas
this.
win him.
Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
Yeah, that's not healthy. She must accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Yeah?
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
who she's always trapped by? Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
Right on.
Let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
Let's go!
Will got knocked down. We need
Let's
cover.
go!
C'est un théâtre qui recommence une autre fois.
None will stand in my way.
You're mine.
Payback
Rose up
time!
again. It's payback time.
Break them.
Persona.
Yeah, you need to also. Yeah, c'est ça. Oh! C'est quelqu'un qui est weak à ça. Les petites bébêtes sont weak à ça. Malade.
You are left onto the dock, Shadow. Persona.
towards them.
You'll pay.
Zona.
Healing.
Thank you.
Payback
Rose up again. It's payback time.
Oh yeah, showtime, baby.
this with your life.
Pretty crazy technique. Persona, but it worked. Let's go.
Healing.
Oh, that's a big help. Persona!
I feel so powerful.
Someone.
I'll take that.
Persona. No. Persona.
Qu'est-ce que je peux bien faire sinon? Ah, ben oui.
There.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go.
All right, there. On to the next.
Blazing hell.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
Feel my power.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! Let's heat
Concentrate.
For my joy.
Panther dodges with grace.
Persona. Go down.
Two enemies floored. Not bad, Joker. All right, on to the next. Persona! I'm not!
Persona.
That should do.
Oh, this one's these stats.
Persona! Persona! Go!
Boom, baby, burn. 769. Ben.
I'll take that.
Ça traîne vers un
Persona.
Ça t'aidera pas tellement longtemps.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker. Not done yet. Got it. Enough!
I'll break them.
Persona! Feel my rage!
GG.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Alright. Il va se sentir. Il est juste le 76 à catchy. Weakling.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy.
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, You all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
It's very...
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started, what I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
Alright. 3 février.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something?
Most probably.
Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
Yep.
So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Ou t'aurais failé already, parce que t'as déjà failé in the past. Puis t'es plus bon level que nous. Ketchy's not our enemy.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here, Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Can you stand?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
So I suppose que ça c'est vraiment le début du third semester.
Yo, welcome back. I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Ben ouais, non, ils ont jusqu'au 10 janvier.
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, What about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Don't worry. Sure an érudit. I'm the
Mom
king of
really
school.
is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
Sorry about that. It's okay if this is painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. What? School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping. We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What? You got something to say? You were quite the looker.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki, and we've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
Now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold the strategy meeting. Beep. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us calm down. You're right. Certainly. The combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night! Well, we're going to need time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. Let's think about it tomorrow. Oh. Est-ce que la Velvet Room revient?
It's been quite some time.
Benza.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
She's close.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
Wait.
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Alright. On va à l'école.
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Hey, Sumire.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine. But mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
My shoulder? It's fine. Where are you at, coach? May I take the extra class as well? I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that. My bad, I have club today after school. You guys could go home without me. Huh? Club? I thought he was in this go home club. Your go home club?
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year is going to be all about your college and entrance exams, so you'd better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see, who's on class duty today?
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Try any routine anyways. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet at the hideout. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool. I'll be waiting for y'all.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza and cook up our plans from here on out too. Beep 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 beep.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can't accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
Yep.
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well,
That means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Beep, beep, beep.
Good day.
Oh.
This is Lavenza speaking.
Peux m'appeler, elle? Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Of course. That will be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
It's a good question.
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Well,
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it, but since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's
Sabe
offered to
comment
help
ça va
us,
play out cette histoire-là?
I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at
Genre, on
Shujin
l'a déjà
tomorrow.
buté une fois.
I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Elle voulait absolument aller à l'école parce que c'était une place plus facile pour jouer avec tout le monde. Mais Yusuke et Futaba peuvent pas rentrer là de base. Faut que Makoto fasse des efforts. So why not LeBlanc? So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea? Her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her. I'll handle it. What'll you even say? Your options are kinda limited as a transfer student. Just say she's your little sister or something. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes. Good night, everyone.
Yeah!
Why would Lady Lavenza just want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just want to check out the place, right? Ouais. Clairement, comme je disais, clairement il y a une autre raison. Let's go to sleep. Oh. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? That night before we went to Mementos to erase it? Before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I said I finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be human. More than once, I thought it would give me a chance with Lady Ann, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. But you came back. Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, it was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Well, hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You're already super cool, dude. Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice, though. I'm going to be super cool from here on out.
Listen up.
Know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because, deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that is all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. Promise I will. Så du tar Cardinal Fun? Nej, wait there. Nice. I've discovered a new... No, my original power.
All right.
Morgana's persona Mercurius is transformed into Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki as just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right.
Right. Sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are gonna be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the night.
Well, things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Majestic Presence, Miracle Rush. Awakening the Phantom Thieves. Jure Trophée. 11. A new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What? Did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu want a big excuse to laze around? Good grief. Shogatsu is not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with Kadomatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all of the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it out there?
What is the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san. I'll bet you slept through Shogatsu. Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Anna's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky. And I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Danny, you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are, how powerful they are. I don't think that's the point. It's some phrase about the god, it's kind of... How numerous they are? Oh yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? 10,000 gods? I think it was more than that, actually. Some phrase about the gods. How numerous they are. 8 million gods. Yeah, I think that's it. So the people call them the gods of Shinto, the 8 million gods.
Is it. Correct.
That's correct.
No way.
We call them Yaoyo Ruzu. Whatever. Come on, sir. Yaoyo Ruzu no Kami, or the 8 million gods. Though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyo Ruzu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In the olden days, Japanese believed that gods dwell in everything. With all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affects our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Nice. Lady Hans seems really relieved. You should join Érudit. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. C'est sûr, je suis un érudit, j'arrête pas de le dire. Je pense que ça fait comme 15 épisodes que je dis que je suis un érudit. C'est 39.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's go.
That's Lady Lavenza. Elle s'est pointée en forme de papillon.
Hey!
Hey, chase it down so you don't lose the sight of it.
Making fun of me?
Oh!
See that? It went to the first floor. J'ai vu, j'ai vu. What on earth is it trying to go now? Come on, we've got to follow it for now. The counselor's office.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on in there? That butterfly.
Anyway.
It looks like we're the only one who can see it. And it seems like it has some purpose. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's go inside the nurse's office, quickly. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do. It has a rather pleasant feeling, but that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat, but the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I... see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has... Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
See how them.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before? We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
Good.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
Great. So what is it?
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone though?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. It seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Sure.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
Persona
He's a
user.
persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So his ability to make
un
Yoshizawa-san
kraken, son
think she
persona?
was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What?
The god of control.
Indeed, the being in mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Masses were invested in defending thieves, not Maruki. No.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
You wished for it.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Hey, thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
It has to be stopped.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission.
So we have a deadline.
I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory
There we
serves
go.
me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the meta-nav?
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us parce que c'est pas un bad guy.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Oh, elle a tout écouté. Ce sera pas trop compliqué.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee.
My pleasure.
It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today.
Pas bon qu'il fait le soir, mais Yann. Ouais, c'est sûr, ça l'empêche de dormir.
And, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
Well, it makes things about Maruki. It makes things easier.
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence. Whereas, I'm simply... like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide, not me.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Yep.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're gonna take back the world, the real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact the Ketchiku? I guess we could let him back into the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Agreed. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? Better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast. Go to bed. This isn't going to be easy. Let's keep our guard up. Let's sleep. We're heading to the palace today, yeah? A good idea, I'd say. Although we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah, honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out there. I agree. Is that alright, leader? Let's go. Hell yeah! Let's secure a route to the treasure. In that case, let's meet at the hideout at the school.
Okay.
Alright, the hideout at the school then. Should we tell Yoshizawa? Well, we should probably still leave her alone. Tell everyone to meet at the hideout. We should all talk this over before we infiltrate the palace. Seems everyone has arrived. Let us begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with Dr. Maruki. Gotta find a treasure already. Once that date passes, it's over. We all get that, right? We'll have to discover a route by February 2nd, to be more precise. That's another way to look at it. And nice, you actually remembered.
Yeah?
Of course I did. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to secure our route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however. We have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, Dr. Maruki pretty much got the power of a god. I doubt anything's going to go smoothly. We'd better not let our guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Me,
Oh, it's... Hello, everyone.
Why are you here?
You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away. I can't keep relying on people like Senpai. I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Time to team up.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Violet.
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is Violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Pokemon Violet.
Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you
Violet.
for clarifying.
I am surrounded by absolute fools. Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Violet. What are we supposed to do now? First, we gotta secure a route to the treasure. We've gotta know where it is before we can steal it after all. We've already checked most of the places on the map though. Looks like we'll need to go even deeper into the palace. Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Yes.
There's a locked security door there. I'd say this is the best way to investigate. Except, I'm getting some weird shadow reading, so be careful. Let's get it over in... That's over in front of the auditorium. Let's get going. La question, c'est qui j'ai dans mon party en ce moment? J'ai Violet, Akechi. Ah ouais, j'aime bien ce party-là. Sounds fair to me. Allons au Velvet Room, checker ce qu'on peut fusionner.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Prison doors open.
I have been waiting.
The state of the Velvet Room reflects the state of your own heart. The room's changes reflect on your showing of the spirit of rebellion to the entity that binds your future.
Indeed.
Your changes in appearance must also be due to the rebellious spirit you've harbored for so long. And with that spirit, you have appeared to have grasped a new possibility as well. Possibility.
Then...
The current you should be able of fusing new personas. Please make good use of this to keep the ruin at bay.
Very well.
We will continue to provide aid on your perilous journey. Now, to your business.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Awaken your new self, performing a fusion. Which
Fuse
persona
vers
are you
les
looking
autres.
for?
Je suis level 81. Je peux faire Aliat, ça me prend Raphaël puis Mira. Chimera. Ouais, j'ai pas le goût de sacrifier Raphaël, c'est game.
Do you wish to fuse this?
Yeah,
Choose which skill to inherit.
Go ahead. That's a
Do you
code.
truly need this? Choose which skill to inherit.
Fait des personnages pour les verts. pas encore le faire. Ça me rappelle.
Make your selection.
Déjà un mot.
To whom will you give birth?
Metatron. Michael.
Did you change your mind to compendium, yes? You wish to browse the entries?
Il m'en manque quand même pas mal. Je pense que je vais juste quitter.
May luck be on your side.
Are you returning already? Yep, I want to go back.
Indeed.
Puis là-dessus, on va finir le stream ici cette semaine parce que mon cou commence à me faire mal. Puis la fatigue commence à m'affecter physiquement. Donc, je pense que c'est un bon spot pour arrêter. On va commencer l'exploration plus profonde du donjon la semaine prochaine. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde d'avoir été avec moi. Ouf, pas pesé sur le bon bouton. Mon nom c'est Dan, je fais partie de l'équipe de Niveau Suivant. C'était peut-être pas le stream le plus enthousiaste que j'ai fait ever. Mais je suis content de l'avoir fait, ça m'a permis de déconnecter et de décrocher un peu. Manquez pas Mad qui va streamer jeudi. Je fais partie de l'équipe de Niveau Suivant. Niveau Suivant, c'est d'abord avant tout un marathon annuel de jeux vidéo. Profite des organismes de Bienfaisance Québec. Notre marathon de cette année, il va être au mois d'octobre. Il est en pleine préparation. On va avoir plus de nouvelles à vous donner vers la fin de l'été ou courant d'été comme d'habitude. Suivez notre page Facebook, Twitch, site internet, puis bien entendu nos streams hebdomadaires pour plus d'infos sur le marathon. En parlant de stream hebdomadaire, manquez pas Mad qui va être de retour jeudi soir avec Wind Waker HD et les aventures de Nerf. Lundi prochain, Yann devrait être de retour avec Paper Mario. Hein, il s'approche de la fin. Je sais pas s'il finit ça la semaine prochaine ou l'autre d'après, mais ça s'en vient hein, dans le dernier shot. Puis je continue Persona 5 Royal mardi prochain sans faute à 19h. Dimanche soir, ça fait déjà une couple de semaines que j'ai streamé randomly. Dimanche soir, on peinture des mini. Je garantis pas qu'il y a des streams le dimanche soir. Ça va vraiment comment est-ce que je me feel. Je suis en train de tester des trucs. À chaque stream, j'essaye un petit peu setup différent, voir si je peux améliorer l'affaire. Je suis toujours pas complètement satisfait à date de la qualité du stream. Mais je travaille là-dessus. Si jamais je feel like it, il va peut-être avoir un stream. Pour pas manquer les streams. Si jamais vous voulez voir le stream puis regarder la peinture de mini puis les gens avec moi dimanche soir. J'ai posté une fois sur Facebook, ça se peut que je paye sur Facebook, ça se peut que je pose pas, ça dépend quand est-ce que je décide de faire. La meilleure façon de ne pas rien manquer, c'est de nous follower sur twitch.tv/Niveau Suivant. Comme ça, vous allez recevoir une petite notification sur votre téléphone quand on est live, puis vous allez savoir que je suis live. Sinon, venez faire un tour à 20h le dimanche, vous allez voir si je suis là. C'est une autre façon de faire. Là-dessus, merci beaucoup à Dragon Master et Yann de nous jaser aujourd'hui. J'espère que c'est toujours plaisant de t'avoir et de jaser avec toi. Même si vous n'avez pas discuté, j'espère que vous avez apprécié le show de ce soir. Puis on se revoit la semaine prochaine, peut-être dimanche. Bonne journée, bonne soirée, bonne nuit tout le monde. Moi, je m'en vais me coucher. Ciao!